There was a sobbing knocking at my door. I opened the window to let the rain in, and 1,000 screams flooded my mouth. Tap dancing on a clock with 13 hours, I moaned dirges and sang hymns, and the moon wept stars down to blanket her cold children, stealing and fucking and killing each other for secrets they would find in their own intestines if only they would open the door and let in the sobbing. There was a rattle at the knob. I threw open the door. A beating of wings covered my face with snakeskin, concealing the darkness. The desert before me flooded with wine thick as blood, figs and white paper ships on their way to heaven. Their cargo, prophets and whores, laughing like the dead come back to breathe, breath come back to wind, rain come back to red ocean, and the tides rise against natural law, praising the sun and forgetting their nocturnal disposition, praising the Father and forgetting the womb. The sky a bowl of water, Venus and Mars strangle each other in Saturn's rings, and snakeskin wings beat as I tap dance the screams birthed from my window, from the rain, from the pain of eating alone, dreaming alone, sleeping alone. There was a sobbing knocking at my door. I flipped the latch and sang louder. I molded myself out of the clay of my own hills, of my waterbeds and fertile plateaus, sculpted myself in my own image. Now I stand here, bare and ready. What do you offer? Have I molded myself in this female form for your poetry to praise me more times than there are inquisitions to record, colonizing massacres to count, stars to form into constellations? You entered the room. I handed you passion on a refrigerator magnet. You entered the room. I handed you dance, rhythm in the palm of my hand. You entered the room. I handed you a constellation to quench your thirst. You said it burned your voice, your stomach, and then there was dark. This next bunch of pieces is called Love in Silver Lake, which is the neighborhood I've lived in since I've been in LA. This is Love in Silver Lake number 3. Full moon, blue and bulbous, sings to me sweet lullabies between dissonant chords of peach-toned street lamps in a minor key. Helicopter circles our 10 blocks by sky, watching our safety or their safety from us. Pastel stucco houses like sandbox sculptures, a playground village, a violent city where predator and prey lurk in shadows, cracks, concrete. There's broken glass on the stair, blood stains on the sidewalk. I heard a gunshot the other night, a .45, I think, my man tells me. Between whom was the feud? Was it gun against gun, or gun and knife, or gun in hand? Was an abuela in the crossfire? Don't go walking after 10 p.m., better yet dark, he demands. I say nothing. Is it his knowledge or machismo that attempts to protect me from things we both don't understand? This is the last one from that collection. It's number 17. Summer descends like a vulture, sucking out the life left, breathes in street-side trash from spring cleaning, a pleather couch, a plywood desk, dining room chairs. Cats breed on countless futons stained the color of smogged rain. Fiery dust in our lungs, we melt into the pavement like leaning candles. In flip-flops and winter pants rolled to the knee. We search for shade, our desperation singing from our eyes, our cravings devour us. The cat lies on red cement stair, flat from the weight of the heat. And so we drink tea. Through Yellow Gate, we find them expecting us, young, American, Jewish. Palestinian farmer beside rose bushes tells stories of the wall. 6-year-old girl in red plays with flowers, laugh of satisfaction, a deep grumble. House enclosed on 4 sides, 2 roadblocks, 1 fence, and a 9-meter-tall concrete wall muraled. Pastel flowers and birds, the girl and little brother's only playmates. Opposite the wall, behind chain-link fence, religious Jewish settlers stone-throwing by dark. She lives in a cage, with a smile like sunshine, laugh like thunder on a warm summer day. Her father speaks of his livelihood broken, chicken coop, greenhouse, destroyed in the pathway of the wall. His farmland on the other side, over water-rich soil. It takes me 3 hours to go less than 1 kilometer to my farm. Sigh. Weight of his heart squeezes out breath as if a boulder lay upon his chest. Jewish settlers want his home. State of Israel wants his water-rich soil. He wants to live. His eyes always down, face weathered, demeanor tired, a small cough. We listen, early spring breeze waving our hairs, bird song in our ears, black tea sweetened with sage and sugar warms our ponderous fingers in the gray West Bank afternoon. I sit, wondering, when fear kidnapped security and clothed her in costumes of hate, olive green canvas, piercing eyes of spite, guns and walls and curfews. This is not a wall for security. It is a wall for theft, for captives. The thunderous laughter of a warm summer day adorned with red poppies in a cage. In the face of that dark, gelatinous, blood-sucking monster called injustice, we can shake our fists, scream, tear out our hair, fall on our knees weeping, wave signs and flags and mourn the dead, but we must resist the madness the monster brings. What else can we do? Life goes on. So Farmer and his sons serve us another cup of tea, and we and the wall listen.